welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Snow falling here at game time at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to plan, the best thing that happened, Mike, was he started all 17 games. And I know there were some ups and some downs. He's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach. And I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college that made Caleb Williams the #1 overall pick. I think it's going to let it shine. Because there is no question, when this guy is in the right system with the right play caller, he is as talented and as productive as any quarterback we've seen come out of the draft in the last couple years.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike. But it does not pan out. Third down. 3 to go.
What is up?
He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. On the run to the right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunately, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover.
Was all been sacked right there.
Second down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown.
And see through the snow.
It's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
I'm not sure there was a more heralded player at the quarterback position, Mike, regardless of where they were drafted, than Shedeur Sanders coming out of Colorado. I mean, he was the story of the year, him in prime. Now the question is, can he bring that efficiency and explosiveness that we saw on Saturdays? Can he find that groove and rhythm in the NFL? And I think all the talent is there. How does he adapt to the NFL game? How does he adapt to being the face of an NFL franchise? I think if he can manage all of those things, I think on the field, he has all the talent we need to be successful at quarterback in the NFL.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the play.
Oh, they going for it, too.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play call, Mike. 4th down. Is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? It took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
And that one run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball.
Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it. And
the ball comes out. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play on 4th down. 42 yards.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll run with Swift. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
What is up?
Monungai is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Bears 7, Browns nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return, coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Ready?
They go play action now with Sanders. Oh, a loose football. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're in early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That's Jaquan Brisker, the safety, up from the defensive backfield, and he's got a sack.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game?
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the game there. First down, Chicago.
At the 46-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's a turnover on down.
All right, and here comes Judkins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, the ball's in. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Shador. And he's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Andrew Billings in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down.
Here we go, catch!
From the gun, it's Shador. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, This game could be a runaway.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and 8. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as they take this up to the 38-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time,
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time. That's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Andrew Billings getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, start.
Now it's Sanders. His throw left is complete with Judy. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike, they're on the call sheet and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Williams. Forced to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. First and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Swift, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with first and 10. Sanders will throw it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Now, problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
On is Santos for the PAT. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bears will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Come on, come on. Set. Six.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Montez Sweat getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now, Sanders. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
Brings up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now this timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here we go.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks. And you see it there. Whiteout conditions remain in effect as we are back for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. And he goes up top looking for Komet. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football.
And he dropped the ball.
And it'll bring up
He dropped the
3rd
ball.
down. Williams to the air once more. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
30.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
A run here with Smith. He's to the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, it turns out it was the 4th time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped. 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there and they say, all right, try to stop us a 4th. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Browns nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Andrew Billings in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Set, red.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a halted punt team. Fourth down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the corner's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Down.
second and 9.
45. White.
Now it's Gabriel. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Yellow. 43. Cut.
Third and long. Here's Gabriel. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Into space. He's inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy. They're following a long return like that. But then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Browns nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll look forward for a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Ready, set.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
26-yard line.
60 red.
Now, Gabriel. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It'll be third. They need one.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They try and run for the first with Judkins. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're going to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They're going to go. It's Gabriel. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out.
What's up?
They turn it over on down. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. from 29. Here's second down and 7. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Hornet!
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. This is caught. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Down. 62 points.
Gabriel going to keep it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Gabriel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. It is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Ready.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Ready.
We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run it once more with Judkins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Hut, hut. Yellow. Ready.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Offensive 8 yards. And it's 4th.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th.
They're going
and
for
long.
it.
Here we go.
14, 4th and 13.
They snap it to Gabriel. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's going to pick up the
They got,
Browns
they
touchdown.
almost got it.
Be a big play there for 4th and long.
Here we go. Back. 52. Ready.
Duncan trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Bears 1 yard line.
50. Green. Ready.
Sampson, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut. Set.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Browns
Now what are they gonna do?
is in there, and yes,
Now what are they gonna do?
able to retain
Now what are they going to do?
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority in every defense around the league.
And they're going for
Create
it.
turnovers,
They're going
especially
for
in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself
How
to a spot, get his
stupid
hands on the ball, and a
can
chance at that
the
pick.
Cleveland Browns
That ball
be?
was thrown. Me and you are sitting here
Man,
saying that's a touchdown. And instead,
if they went for the
they forced a
field goal,
turnover, and now
they would
they're
have at
all
least
back
got
to
3
the field.
points.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
What is
9.
up?
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And
Welcome to the stream. Feel free to subscribe.
I think he's held up
Click
his
on that bell to get more videos or live streams. And also, feel free to find me on Twitch. I'll be streaming on there in just a second. I'm doing one game on there.
So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bears first down.
What is up?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Swift. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one runs out of steam off the crossbar. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Not exactly sure what the issue was there, Mike. I mean, from this distance, you don't expect the ball to be short. I mean, at least get it there. But in this case, he hits the crossbar, and the ball bounces back.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. And to start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Gabriel. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
Come on, step.
Here's Gabriel. Overcome in the flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Browns is in there.
I swear if they go for it right here. I swear if they go for it right here.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach.
If they go for it.
They're going to bring guys into the meeting
Oh,
room
good.
next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The tackle made by
It is 2nd and 9.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25.
They'll go again with Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Yes, I know I could have just let the clock run, but I like getting it like this.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.